Hey Bucky, man, on that 31-yard run, the vision just awesome. I mean, it might be too hard to explain or hard to explain, but like what exactly do you just see on a run like that and how do you find those holes?
I mean, it was a gap scheme play. That's something that I ran pretty well in college. We ran that a tremendous amount of times at Oregon, so that's the kind of play that I'm familiar with and used to. So when they call them type of runs, I get excited for them.
We'll go to JC Allen.
Lucky, just 3 weeks in, how do you kind of assess your performance, in the running game, and what has been kind of like most surprising to you about the NFL level compared to collegiately?
Uh, I'll probably say the guys up front, the D linemen, as far as like if the ball do get past them, they are willing to chase the ball. I feel like in the collegiate, I mean, in the college level, like once the ball get past the D lineman, they not really valuable to chase the ball down. But I'll probably say just uh the guys playing through the whistle.
We'll go to Jenna Lane. If any media have questions, please raise your hand. Jenna. All right, we'll go to Greg Allman.
I just want to check with you health wise. I saw you were limited yesterday and didn't go today. Just how you feel and whether Sunday is still in play for you.
I mean, I feel pretty great. I'm just dialed in on the game right now and look forward to playing on Sunday.
Thank you.
We'll go to Rick Stroud.
Bucky, obviously you spent a lot of time, with the playbook, learning the offense, where the holes are supposed to be. But when you get the football, how much of it becomes just instinctive and just, your ability to make the first guy miss that just kind of catapults you, to the second level?
I mean, our coach always say he gonna teach us to where the ball should hit, and once we get past the line of scrimmage, that's when your instincts and your ability have to kick in as a football player. But that's something I always went by because being so small, people always doubted me that I wouldn't be able to play at this level. I wouldn't be able to play at college level. Like I wouldn't be able to. Just always been doubted my whole life. So I just figured that I need to bring an edge to my game to make a spark. So I always try to not let the first man bring me down, and that's the motto that I go by.
Can you describe that one run where you completely reverse field and it seemed like, half the team missed you? I don't know what the game was, 7, 8 yards, whatever it was, but you know the one I'm talking about on the left, and then
Oh
had to get
yeah,
all the way back
we
to the right.
had a reverse call. I mean I should have scored, but I got caught at like the 1 yard line. I was sick about that one, but that's just a great example of our coaches putting his playmakers in space and giving them the ball in a variety of different ways.
Thanks.
Lucky, you lead the Bucs in rushing yards right now. Just through the first 3 weeks, how would you kind of assess your performance, and what is there something that maybe you're kind of aiming to get better at, or be more involved in as you continue throughout the season?
I mean, there's always room for improvement, but just coming in, I mean, we had all outside noise that this team wasn't going to be good in rushing yards, but I figured that the playmakers that we got in the room, we had to turn it up a notch and just go out there every week and compete at a high level.
Sorry, Sarah. I know Andrew was calling for you to go next. Bucky, when did the hamstring? Is this like more of a management thing? Did that pop up on Sunday while you were playing, or did it happen yesterday during practice? And is this something that you're overly too concerned about, or is it just something you want to be patient with because it is the hamstring injury?
I mean, I don't want to go into details. I'll be ready for the game on Sunday.
Thank you.
We'll go to Sarah Walsh.
Um, Hi, thank you, Evan, for acknowledging that Andrew just skipped over me. I think we're all out of COVID practice on how these work. Bucky, I just wanted to ask you, you mentioned like how everyone sort of underestimated you in college and that you couldn't play at the college level and now this level. So given that and how you talked about that you play with an edge, I'm just curious, the really nice start that you've had to this season, what does that mean to you to be proving these people wrong on a weekly basis here in the NFL? And how much does that mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot just giving all the kids back home hope. Just no matter your size, whatever you dream that you can be in life, that you can go out here and work hard and be that. So I just had that edge that I want to be able to show the kids back home in Chicago that anything is possible as long as you put full effort into it.
Thank you.
We'll go to JC Allen.
Just want to ask you how much has guys like Chase and Rashad kind of helped you acclimate to the NFL level now that games have actually started, and what have you kind of learned from them that maybe you incorporate to your preparation and how you prepare for game weeks and just kind of how that relationship has grown so far?
I mean, them guys been in my corner ever since I got here. Any questions that I have, I can go to them guys anytime. I can call them anytime, or whatever information that I need. But far as from a preparation standpoint, I really don't try to get into other guys on how they preparation for games. But I pretty much try to keep mine as well as what got me here from college. So I try to keep everything that I did from college. I just got to tune it up a little later because we play on Sunday. But I try to keep everything the same, not change anything.
Is there anything like specific that you do that you feel helps you get ready for games during the week? Extra film study, extra like solo practice out there, or
I mean, extra film study is in there, but it's just different days that I do different things. So
We can go to Evan Winter. If any media have questions, please raise your hand. We have time for a few more.
I am totally sorry. I had no idea I had my hand raised. I apologize for that.
No worries, Evan. We'll finish with Jenna Lane.
Hey, Bucky. You mentioned that you wanted to inspire some of the people back home. What kinds of things are you hearing from the folks back home?
it's not things that I'm hearing, but it's just coming from Chicago. It's not a lot of guys that really make it to the NFL. So I just want to be able to give them hope that it's possible that you can make it from Chicago.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that's all we have. Thanks, Bucky.